Hello awesome people of YouTube, welcome back to game number 4 between our two nations here. This is going to be Korea versus New Zealand in the Nation Wars number 3, which was concluded just a few days ago. This is going to be Root Hydra versus Root Petraeus. Now these two guys are Zerg, they're on the same team and they're on two different teams right now because they're from different nations. So Petraeus is obviously representing New Zealand, we've already seen him a few times. And we have Hydra, who is representing South Korea. I think it's Korea in general. So we're going to see what kind of plays we're going to have. Obviously a Zerg versus Zerg can end in just about 3 or 4 minutes. Depends really on how you start. And it does appear that both players are doing the exact same thing right now. Doing the honorable thing and not rushing each other. Maybe they planned this, both of them. It's going to be interesting to see. I mean, look at those timings. They're pretty much identical right now. Now, as usual, just in case you're thinking, why is this not lined up properly? It's actually because this is on a previous map, or patch rather. The patch does not allow my current UI to work properly, and it ends up skewing this a little bit. I've tried to edit it, but doesn't quite work out, unfortunately. So there you go, looks like the spawning pool going down, almost identical timings again. Just to note though, that Petraeus has a faster investment geyser. Now, based on these timings, he will have enough gas as soon as that pool pops. So he will have his metabolic boost a little bit earlier. Not anything significant, but it will be probably about 5-6 seconds faster. So we'll of course continue to monitor this. How is it going to look? Okay, so there's only a few seconds remaining until that metabolic boost is done. One more, and there it is. Boom. And of course, Hydra's one is going to be following very, very shortly after. Overlord is now making it down. Obviously at this point, he's going to be aware that this is exactly what's happening. There's no Zerglings running down, so that means I am safe to macro up as much as possible. As you can see, they're both building drones, almost no attacking units built. And it looks like Petraeus has actually opted to go even a bit slower. He's only got his Zerglings right now, which are going to start slowly running down. Slow Zerglings are so bad. Now good focus here from Hydra, managing to get the Zerglings so low before his own Zergling gets attacked. So that was actually very well played from him. Looks like this one queen going to be in the way here, not going to let these Zerglings run any further. And both players opt to go for Baneling Nest, so 2 base into Banelings, which at least was not a 1 base all in. I have to say, Zerg versus Zerg, when it turns out to be a 1 base all in, I have to really strongly consider whether I actually want to upload the video, simply because of how generic the game becomes. But here at least do have the expansions. Metabolic boost has been completed now for Petraeus. Hydra still doesn't have his done. And looks like Hydra has decided to go for a base. So this is quite interesting. Is this Zergling going to spot it? It is indeed. Sorry, there's actually an Overlord here already spotting this, so that's actually okay. So it looks like a nice surround here from Hydra, getting one of those queens down pretty nicely. A big pop here from the Baneling, but already the damage has been done. Let's have a look at the lost units tabs. 10 Zerglings, so there's about 6 Zerglings in trade of a queen. I would say that's definitely worth it. And it does look like these Zerglings are showing a bit of aggression here. Probably going to try to take out this hatchery, but honestly, based on the number of Zerglings that Hydra has, I would say this is not going to happen. As you can see here also, the surround on the queen's not going to be able to get them down as easy, simply because there is Zergling reinforcements and the Banelings are already in place. Now more and more Zerglings being made. As you can see here, Hydra has a faster Roach Warren here, so that is quite important. Gonna have Roaches out first, which means that any sort of Ling aggression here is going to completely stop at that point. Did he just destroy another queen? I think that was indeed another queen. Wow, well done Hydra, managing to snipe out those queens very easily. That means that he's now killed off 2 queens if I'm not mistaken. Yes it is. And he's actually also killed more units overall, so at this point a very good trade for him so far. Now it looks like there is a layer coming out here for Petraeus, so he does decide to go for that a little bit earlier. And in the meantime, this base is fully saturated with minerals. Is he going to manage to get another queen here? Oh my god, this queen is starting to get low again. If he gets a 3rd queen down, the amount of production capability that has been reduced for Petraeus at that point. Hydra looking very good here to actually take him out. At this point, I think Petraeus has taken out 2 players? I think so, yeah. So he'll be in a very good position to actually finally take out Petraeus, preventing the hat-trick. And a big clump of roaches coming down here as well now. Hydra does have his own roaches just about in place on time. He is going to have a transfuse here, just to note that. In fact, there's actually a few transfuses already. So he'll definitely be able to defend against those roaches. There's absolutely nothing that they will be able to do. Of course, the fact that he saved his own queens means that he'll have that extra energy for transfuses. He'll have the extra energy for injects. And that'll put him in a great position right now. Now throwing down a few creep tumors just to get his vision out further. Now, throwing out creep tumors as a Zerg is a little bit of a double-edged sword. One, yeah, you're giving yourself vision and speed, but at the same time you're giving your opponent speed also. So it can backfire just a little bit. But at the same time, you do of course get the extra time to respond because you do see that the opponent is coming for you. So these Zerglings now starting to drop quite a lot. This actually also had a similar engage onto it. Managed to take out a total of... Wow, the amount of Zerglings that are getting destroyed here, or the amount of workers are getting destroyed here. So as you can see, 20 workers have now been destroyed here by Hydra. He is looking to be in a very dominant position, engaging straight onto these Zerglings. If he cuts them off from the main base, GG's called. That was it. All it took was just a big roach push, and the damage done onto this expansion here was just not enough to force out Petraeus, or to force out Hydra, and that is pretty much that. Okay, so looks like Petraeus is going to be moving on to game number 2, or sorry, the game number 5 also. He did get another chance here, so he will be against Hydra. We will have a game number 2 between these two guys. I hope you've enjoyed this one. If you did, please leave me a comment to say so, and of course a thumbs up. And I'll see you guys in game number 5, I believe, right? Is that correct? Yes, it is. See you guys there.